Welcome back to Chrono Tales, where the veil between worlds grows thin. I'm your host, and tonight we delve into a tale that will make you question whether some doors should never be opened. This is the terrifying story of the Spirit Board Session. They say curiosity killed the cat. But sometimes, curiosity does something far worse. Sometimes, it invites things into our world that should have stayed in the darkness where they belong. It was Halloween night, 2023, when 4 college friends decided to spend their evening playing with forces they didn't understand. Sarah Chen had found the vintage Ouija board at an estate sale in Salem, a beautiful piece made of dark wood with silver letters that seemed to shimmer in candlelight.
Come on, you guys, it'll be fun. Just a harmless game.
I don't know, Sarah. My grandmother always said these things were dangerous.
Oh, please, Mike. It's just a piece of wood with letters on it. The whole thing works because of ideomotor. Response, unconscious muscle movements.
Jess is right. It's basically just our subconscious minds moving the planchette around. Pure psychology.
They gathered around Sarah's kitchen table as the storm raged outside her apartment. The power had gone out an hour earlier, leaving them with only candles for light. The flickering flames cast dancing shadows on the walls, creating an atmosphere that was perfect for their supernatural experiment.
Okay, everyone put 2 fingers on the planchette. Just rest them there lightly. Don't push or pull.
The 4 friends placed their fingers on the heart-shaped pointer and waited. For several minutes, nothing happened. The planchette remained motionless despite their whispered questions.
See? I told you. It's just a piece of wood.
Maybe we need to ask better questions. Something more specific.
Or maybe we should just watch a movie instead. I brought popcorn.
Wait, let me try something different.
Sarah closed her eyes and spoke in a voice barely above a whisper.
Is there anyone there who wants to communicate with us? We're not here to mock or disturb you. We just want to talk.
The planchette began to move. It slid across the board with deliberate purpose, spelling out a single word, Y-E-S.
Who's moving it? Come on, guys, this isn't funny.
I'm not moving it. I swear I'm barely touching it.
None of us are moving it. Our fingers are just resting on top.
The planchette continued to move, spelling out words with increasing speed. Been waiting. So long. To talk. The temperature in the room dropped noticeably. The candle flames, which had been flickering gently, now danced wildly as if stirred by an unseen wind.
What's your name? Who are you?
The planchette spelled out, Thomas. Died here. 1952.
Died here. Sarah, did someone die in your apartment?
I don't know. The landlord never mentioned anything about that.
Not alone. Others here. They want out.
Others? How many others?
The planchette began moving so quickly that the friends had to struggle to keep their fingers on it. It spelled out numbers. 7, 12, 23, 41.
It's just counting. This doesn't mean anything.
A door slammed shut somewhere in the apartment. Then another. Then another. The friends could hear footsteps moving through the rooms beyond the kitchen, though they were all sitting at the table.
Okay, I want to stop now. This isn't fun anymore.
We should ask it to leave. Say goodbye properly.
But before they could end the session, the planchette was moving again. Can't leave. Trapped. Need help.
Trapped. What do you mean trapped?
Building cursed. Landlord knows. Never told tenants. People die here. The friends tried to remove their fingers from the planchette, but they found they couldn't. Their hands seemed frozen to the wooden pointer, held there by some invisible force.
I can't move my hands. What's happening?
Everyone stay calm. We just need to say goodbye properly.
But the spirits weren't finished. The planchette moved so violently now that it scraped across the board, spelling out a desperate message. Landlord killed us. Made look like accidents. Still kills. You're next. The footsteps they had been hearing were getting closer. They were no longer in the distant rooms. They were right outside the kitchen door. The kitchen door opened slowly, revealing Sarah's landlord, Mr. Garrison. He was a thin man in his 60s, with pale eyes and hands that shook slightly as he gripped a baseball bat.
Good evening, children. I heard voices up here. Thought you might be having a party.
Mr. Garrison, you scared us. We were just studying.
The planchette was spelling out a frantic warning. Run! Run now! He's the one.
Ah, I see you've been playing with that old board. Found that in the basement, did you? I should have thrown it away years ago.
Mr. Garrison moved closer, and the friends could smell something wrong about him. The scent of chemicals, bleach, and something that might have been decay.
We should go. It's getting late.
Oh, but you can't leave now. Not when you've learned so much about the building's history. You see, Thomas was right. I did help him along. Heart attack, the coroner said. Amazing what a little potassium chloride can do when injected properly.
The friends finally managed to pull their hands away from the planchette, but Mr. Garrison was blocking the only exit from the kitchen.
He's confessing to murder.
Thomas was getting too curious, asking too many questions about the previous tenants, just like you are now. I can't have tenants who ask too many questions.
The planchette began moving across the board without anyone touching it, spelling out names. Thomas. Maria. James. Susan. David. Carol.
Those are all names of people who died in this building.
Very good, Sarah. All natural deaths, according to the official records. Amazing how many young, healthy people can have sudden heart attacks, or slip in the shower, or accidentally overdose on sleeping pills.
The spirits were manifesting now, drawn by the presence of their killer. The temperature plummeted, and the friends could see their breath in the candlelight. Translucent figures began to appear around the edges of the room.
Tell them, children. Tell them what he did to us.
He came in the night, like a shadow.
Pretended to fix the heater, but fixed us instead.
Mr. Garrison's confident expression began to waver as the spirits became more visible. He could see them now, too, all the tenants he had murdered over the years, standing in a circle around the kitchen table.
No, you're all dead. I made sure you were dead.
Dead? Yes, but not gone, Harold. Never gone.
The spirits moved closer, and with each step they took, Mr. Garrison aged visibly. His hair turned white. His skin became pale and translucent. His hands shook uncontrollably.
You stole our lives, Harold. Now we'll take yours.
The apartment's electrical system began to fail. Lights flickered and died. The refrigerator stopped humming. And even the friends' cell phones went dead. Only the candles remained, casting wild shadows as the spirits closed in.
We need to get out of here, now.
The friends pushed past the terrified landlord and ran for the door. Behind them they could hear Mr. Garrison screaming as the spirits of his victims finally got their revenge. They didn't stop running until they reached the street. When they turned back to look at the building, every window was dark except for Sarah's kitchen, where they could see the silhouettes of figures moving around a single source of light.
Should we call the police?
And tell them what? That ghosts killed our landlord.
They didn't need to call anyone. The neighbors had already reported the screaming and the electrical disturbances. When the police arrived, they found Harold Garrison dead in Sarah's kitchen, apparently from a massive heart attack. The Ouija board was still on the table, its planchette pointing to the word goodbye.
Copy that.
The coroner ruled it a natural death, stress-induced cardiac arrest. But Sarah and her friends knew the truth. Justice had been served by those who had been denied it in life. Sarah moved out of the apartment the next day. She left the Ouija board behind, along with a note explaining everything that had happened. The building was condemned a week later when investigators discovered evidence of Mr. Garrison's crimes hidden in the basement. The spirits never bothered Sarah or her friends again. Their work was done, their justice served. They had used the spirit board not to terrorize the living, but to save them. And that's tonight's tale from Midnight Chronicles. Remember, sometimes the dead speak not to frighten us, but to protect us. Sometimes the spirits on the other side of the board are trying to save our lives. Thank you for joining me in the darkness. Until next time, choose your games wisely. You never know who might be playing along.